My name is Nigel. I'm 55 years old, and I'm British.
Perfect. And if you can just tell us a little bit about yourself, like how long you've been in Bali, what you're up to, what you do over here.
I arrived in Bali in 1992 on a sort of a runaway from the UK after when the going got tough, the tough got going, and I basically left the UK during a recession in the building industry and arrived in Bali on a round the world trip. Invariably enjoyed the lifestyle here and came back within a year, came back and managed to secure a job here as a project manager for a Japanese construction company. Invariably after that, saved up salaries and basically done a stint abroad in Malaysia for 2 years and came back, bought land and started living here in earnest, basically.
Okay.
I've earned a living exporting furniture, opened up a few pubs, as you know, built a few hotels, and now the hard part is running them and keeping the customers happy.
Why are you actually taking part in the challenge?
I think the main thing is enough is enough. I think the pounds have been going on constantly over the past 10 years, and being successful in different spheres of my business career, I think I've let the body down a bit. So when the opportunity came up to be involved in something that sounded like fun, sounded like it could be a little bit of a motivation as well with other people. So I was pushed and a little bit.
What's your motivation behind staying in the challenge, bearing in mind you've got to undergo these procedures?
Well, the demise of my knees has been over the past 10 years. I mean, it's been more difficult to get around, and it so happened that the deterioration of one of my knees happened after I agreed to come in. With the deterioration of my left knee, of course, my right knee is in a worse condition than my left. So the whole thing has multiplied a lot of problems with both knees and my hips and stuff. I think that part of the program is going to be dietary, so that can continue. And I think the exercise element will have to be more focused on things that have got less impact on the knees.
Absolutely.
Still swim, still do sit-ups, still do upper part of the body exercises. The only thing that may disrupt the program is the fact that I'll be going to Australia for surgery.
Yep.
I may opt to do the two together, and there might be an interesting trip trying to get back to finish the program because I won't be able to fly. So I might be able to take a camera around with me to see my overland journey to get back to the program.
This is a TV show in the making, I'm telling you. Right, a couple more questions, and that is, what do you think the challenge? What do you think the most important thing that it could bring to you?
I think to actually see the penis again would be good when I go for a piss. I think I just actually think the overall look of myself in the mirror, I think.
Okay. A final question is really, any last words?
Not really. I think that over the last 15, 20 years, there has actually been stages of weight gain, and I think that there was a time when I was 76 kilos for ages, then it went to 82 for ages, and then that slipped to 86. It's actually been it's been a stepping thing, and certain holidays have moved it up a step, and I've just come back from Mexico on a burrito trail of the Pacific side of Mexico, and having stopped at every single taco cart and tried to drink the whole of the west coast of Mexico dry lager, I've managed to crank it up to 100 kilos for you.
Right, okay.
But it was the final push for the weight gain.
Pushing into
Yeah,
triple
before we
figures.
start, yeah.
Right, okay. So, any last words?
No, let's
Ready,
just
steady, go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go with the flow, and let's see what happens.
All right. Thank you very much for your
All
time.
right. Thanks very much.
Cheers.